What's going on, everyone, and welcome to this meal prep video. It has been some time, but I'm back with these. They are a little bit different though now. So the groceries and the meal breakdown, you can find a link to a blog post which will have all of that. But yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm making some chicken tortilla soup this week. I've not yet made this recipe before, so it's a little bit different. And when I make these new recipes, they do throw me for a loop as well. Here and there, because I had to make so much. I had to alter the recipes to make enough food for 5 days, which is what I typically prep for. But I'm fine with making that mistake so that you guys then don't have to. So yeah, I did make a little bit too much this week, but it's okay. So the chicken's in the oven, and now I'm moving on to these orange peppers as well as red peppers. You're gonna slice them, dice them, and they're actually for the other meal. So I'm having some fish, some quinoa, some steak, and some broccoli. It's gonna be like a teriyaki meal. It is delicious. And here's the broccoli for that meal as well. And just putting some extra virgin olive oil, salt, pepper. You guys know you can add any seasonings you want to these. I prefer them simple. It's just the way I like them. And then I'm gonna bake those at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes. And then I'm moving on to this onion. Now this onion is for the chicken tortilla soup. And I'm just using about 1 to 1 1/4 onions, again, because I made so much. And then I'm moving on to this jalapeno pepper. I'm doing 1 jalapeno pepper. It came out really spicy, but it was good. And now I have this kasori cooker. If you guys saw my last video, I talked about the kasori cooker. It is awesome. I just put the onions in, I put the peppers in, and then I can saute right in the kasori cooker. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. Make sure to do so. I just added some tomato sauce, some diced peppers, some chicken broth, some water, and then this mixins here, which is ground cumin, chili powder, cayenne pepper, and then I added some Cajun seasoning in there. And then I'm adding a bag of this corn, which I just forgot to add earlier. Then I set the kasori cooker to slow cook on high for about an hour. And now I can move on to the beef. So I have some steaks here. I put a little extra virgin olive oil in the pan, turned it to a medium-high heat. I'm putting the steaks in, adding a little salt, adding a little pepper. Y'all can add a little bit of whatever seasonings you want. And I'm just gonna cook those for 5 to 6 minutes on each side, and then I'm gonna finish them off in the oven. I've really been into this quinoa lately. It's a tricolor success quinoa. It's super simple to make. Instructions are on the box, and you just boil it right there in the bag. I was blown away too. I thought it would melt. It did not. And then you just have quinoa, and it only takes like 10 to 15 minutes. It was awesome. And now moving on to the fish. So I have some tilapia here, and I'm just going to put some extra virgin olive oil on it. Then I have this very teriyaki, I think is what it's called. I'm gonna put that on it. And for this thin tilapia, it's thawed, so I usually bake it at about 375 for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. It usually takes around 12 or so minutes. I also put the steak in as well, just to finish it off. And now I'm ready to prep out the meals, or not prep out, package out the meals, I should say. So I'm doing the chicken tortilla soup first, and I'm putting a couple ladles in there. Now when it comes to tracking the calories, or how I figure the calories for this, because I'm not weighing it out, I'm just gonna combine all the ingredients into the calculation, and then I'll divide it by the number of meals. So that's how I would get the calories for something like this. And for my other meal, I'm weighing out 90 to 100 grams of this quinoa. I'm gonna do about 2/3 to 3/4 cup of broccoli, and then about 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of the peppers. And lastly, to finish the meal off, I'm gonna add about 4 ounces of fish and 4 to 5 ounces of steak. And that is going to wrap it up for this meal prep. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want all of the groceries, as well as a breakdown of the meals, the protein, the carbs, the fats, the total calories in each meal, remember to click the blog link in the description and check them out. But as always, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave feedback, comments, hit the like button, let me know what you guys thought. It's always helpful in making these videos better. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. And I'm out.